tell us about how you landed this. You did the 100th issue of IDW. You got to do a variant on that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did they approach you, or like how'd that happen?
How much time have we got? Because I've got there's a abridged version, and then there's like there's a tail end story, and it leads into how I actually got it. Have we got like a 10-minute block?
Yeah, well, I think we're about to hit the hour mark in 10 minutes.
Okay.
But
I'll keep it as short as I can. Long story short, but doubling back to where we were, 2013, I had I was at San Diego Comic-Con. I was going for the Phantom Zone because I was doing Free Comic Book Day, and part of the deal was if I could get over to San Diego, they'll sort out my tickets. So the only catch was I had to go to the retailer lunch, which is like where they kind of announce a slate for the next 6 months, 6 to 12 months. So every company from Viz Media to Marvel, DC, IDW will just, and this is purely for retailers to let them know this is what's happening in the next 12 months for them to prepare and know what they're going to order and blah, blah, blah. So all I had to do was collect the material that they were giving out, which included very rare Jim Lee variants, which I was able to keep, which was awesome. And so I was sitting at the back, literally against the back wall, sitting down on the floor, and I was sketching out a Rocketeer commission. And I saw that IDW were preparing their slideshow, and I knew that Rocketeer was their IP at the time. I think it still is. And so I'm like, okay, I might be a little, sneaky here and just make sure they can see what I'm doing and blah, blah, blah. They didn't give a crap. They were busy doing their PowerPoint presentation. So I thought, okay, whatever, it's not going to happen. On my other shoulder, I get a tap, and it's this dude who I swear to God sounds like, that old cowboy guy with the mustache who always plays
what's his name? Sam something.
Yeah.
I can't get it.
He goes, oh, hey there, what you got going on there? It was like real gruff, and he sounded like a cowboy, and I'm like, oh, this guy's cool. He goes, are you doing any work with us at the moment? I saw he had IDW on his lanyard. I said, oh, no, this is just a commission. He goes, I will, here's my card, come down and see us at the booth, and then we'll have a chat. And I looked at it, it was like Dirk Wood, Vice President of Marketing for IDW. And I'm like, he sounds like a porn star, first of all. And he actually sounds like a cowboy. But it was cool.
He approached you like someone looking for a porn star.
Pretty much like, hey there, boy. So it was cool, but I'll be honest with you, it went nowhere. They put me in touch with this junior editor, Michael. They said, email me when you get back to Sydney, we'll talk, blah, blah, blah. He forwarded the Rocketeer thing I did, and it kind of went nowhere because they weren't really, I didn't know how it worked, and they weren't actively really producing that. They were doing a lot of the artist editions and the things that were already in the can. So it kind of just died. So I thought, okay, well, I had the chance. It's nice that they noticed, and at least I'm on the right track. I'll just keep my head down, keep doing the Phantom stuff and whatever. And so I think it was 2 years later, I was back at San Diego. And same thing, I had my portfolio, and I can't remember where I was, and I literally got another tap on the shoulder, and it was like an IDW. And I'm like, these guys clearly see something, but it's just, I don't understand how this isn't working or whatever. Long story short, it didn't go anywhere. They said, your stuff's good, it's just not what we're looking for at the moment. They were doing a lot of the cartoony stuff. It was the 2012 animated series. My stuff's really gritty. It didn't really mesh. Yeah. And so they're like, keep trying, or feel free to keep sending us stuff. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I thought, they're fobbing me off, and like I just kind of left it. Anyway, I think it was like 2018 or 2019. Norm from Fats Comics up in Brisbane, who's been a friend for a while, and I always see him at the shows and everything. And I was at the Phantom booth. And can I swear on this, or should I censor myself?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he looked, and he means this in the nicest way possible, but he looked at my stuff, and he's like, and I had all the Ninja Turtles and Batman and all the gritty stuff. He goes, what the fuck are you wasting your time with Phantom for? You should be doing Ninja Turtles. I go, well, do you want to do one? He goes, fuck yeah. I go, I've got a contact at IDW. Do you want me to see? He goes, yeah, dude. Like, so I literally got in contact with the person that Dirk guy. And it was like, he goes, yeah, cool. Email this guy, Patrick, at IDW. I'm like, Awesome, can't wait. Blah 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 blah. Hey, dude, thanks so much. Here's the criteria and whatever you have to do, and just do the breakdown and email it back to us by the 5th of August or whatever it was. Right? I'm like, I thought, oh my god, this is it. Let's do this. So I did the breakdown, did the digital layouts, and I had it all ready to kind of go. And then I emailed it back to Patrick on the Monday. It was due on the Tuesday. And I get a form letter back going, Patrick no longer works at IDW. And I'm like, they're like, we'll forward you on to his replacement. And it was Dirk. So Dirk's like, oh, dude, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. No worries. I'll pass you on to Bobby, who was the editor at the time. It finally got over the line. It was a lot of frustrating stuff. I did a lot of the legwork right up until it came time to sign on the dotted line, where Norm took over that and the money stuff and everything. And I feel very fortunate. I owe a lot to him. I'll show you. This is a facsimile. This is a copy, a high-res copy for my own display purposes. But I had Kevin's.
Yes.
So the original is actually there's 2 versions of it. The Copic version is in the States with a big collector over there, and then this version is with a collector in South Australia. But this is just and on the back of it I've written facsimile. Like, I don't want there to be any confusion. This is not real. This is a copy of the but that's a high-res scan of my art of the cover. Because they were hard to sell. Like, I'll always sell my art, but my first published Ninja Turtles, but for the price it was fetching, and it went towards a ring and me proposing to my partner and things like that. So it's I put it to good use. It was I'm glad they went to good hands, put it that way.
But then you've also got that up your sleeve to your partner too. So did she ever give you any rubbish? You go, you do realise we're together because of Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, well,
they paid for that ring on your finger.
Dude, I mean, look, she's the coolest chick in the world. She's